It's Thanksgiving week, so much to be thankful for. And sometimes you're thankful for the people or the things that are no longer in your life because they have a trickling effect in your entire life. And I've been wanting to do this for a while, is to make this stop here on my way to my office. Not too long ago when I opened up an office here in Burbank, it just happened to be, ironically, at my my last employer, my last job, when I was a bill collector, your best friend and a bill collector. Maybe I gave you a call. And down here is North Hollywood High, where I went to high school. And on Burbank Boulevard is my old employer, where I got fired. You ever been fired before? Try it. It feels good. You kind of cut off all your ties and you go figure things out. So, and I've wanted to do this, but as I'm thinking about Thanksgiving week, I'm thinking about so much to be thankful for: family and business, my friends, health, my children, my wife. But a lot of this wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for one person who invited me to a meeting many years ago. And he's no longer, obviously, in my life. But I'm thankful for that person, man. Whoever you are out there, if you ever see this and recognize me and you say to yourself, I remember that guy. I remember inviting him to a meeting. But he invited me to a meeting, and that changed everything. So we are about to get out, and I'm going to show you my last employer 10 plus years ago. You just never know who's going to make an impact in your life and the trickling effect it'll have. So, not too long ago, this guy was smiling and dialing. Maybe I wasn't smiling, but I was making phone calls as a collector back in the day. And it was at this place here on Burbank Boulevard, my old employer, right over here. Right over here. It used to be called RAB, Reliable Adjustment Bureau. Now it's changed to Union Adjustment Company. And that was my old job, man. That was my old job back in the day as a bill collector, corporate collections. And I used to work here. Here's an employer. I used to work here back in the day. And that's probably a collections guy who's not very happy. You can see it from his face. But man, I remember a guy invited me to a meeting, and he worked with me for a short period of time. He says, you got to come to this meeting, da-da-da. And I was a young guy. I said, sure, I'm open. And I went to a meeting, and it opened up my eyes to entrepreneurship, to a new business model. And I knew I didn't want to be at a job anyways. I knew I was destined to do something else. I had a pain in my stomach going to work. I knew I was supposed to be where I was at the time. So I was open, and I took the invitation, and it opened my eyes to a new opportunity. And then that led to many different paths of entrepreneurship, many different roads of entrepreneurship to get to where I'm at today. But it was that one person that invited me to a meeting, and that's no longer in my life. And if it wasn't for that person, I wouldn't have met my wife. I wouldn't have met my current mentors, my business partners. I wouldn't be in the financial position where I'm at today. I wouldn't have been able to travel the world. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for that one guy who said, hey, do you want to come to a meeting? Come see what this is all about. So there's a lot to be thankful for. Be thankful for what you have right now. But it doesn't mean you have to be content. Doesn't mean you have to settle. There's many more things to be thankful for in life. Be thankful for where you're at now, but there's so much more to look forward to. If you don't feel you're where you need to be, you're probably not where you're supposed to be. So don't be so skeptical. Don't be so closed-minded, because that one invitation could just have a trickling effect of your entire life. And it's changed my life, guys. So it's Thanksgiving week. A lot to be thankful for Thanksgiving week. Sometimes the people that you're thankful for are no longer in your life, but they had a huge impact in your life, man. And where you're at today is not where you need to be. If you're not content, you're not happy, you're not fulfilled, where you're at today does not mean that's going to be your future. Where you're at today does not mean is where you have to be. Where you're at today is just a stepping stone if you keep on stepping forward. But where you're at today does not need to be your tomorrow. Be open-minded. Be thankful for the people that are cross your path, cross your life, because they can have a significant impact in your life.